Today we're going to take a look at the Buyer's Products 2 and 5/16 inch cast coupler with 5-position channel. This is going to be a rugged, adjustable trailer coupler, and that just lets you adjust the coupler height to level out your trailer and gives you a little bit more flexibility in that coupler height. This is going to be made of a durable cast steel construction. It has a plain finish, so if you choose, you might want to paint this to resist any rust or corrosion. Since it is plain, it can be welded to your trailer, that channel there. It also comes with 2 plain triangle pieces of steel to act as gussets if you want to weld those on as well to your trailer to add a little extra support. Never a bad idea. Now this coupler is going to work with 2 and 5/16 inch balls. The latch mechanism is unique in that it is going to have a spring-loaded design, so that latch is going to snap back into position. If we flip it over here, you can take a look at that. So whenever we go to put our ball in place, that handle is going to come back, and then we can release the latch and it'll spring into place. That's going to hold that ball really securely in there, not a lot of movement in that coupler. To get that out, pull back on the handle, and again it's going to spring back into place. At the top, there is going to be a small divot to allow our pin to hold that latch in place so it can stay open. This makes me a little bit nervous because that spring is so strong that it's kind of hard to get that little pin in place to hold it open. So you definitely want to be careful when putting that into place. So you can see it'll stay there, but it doesn't take much for that spring to snap closed, so you definitely want to be careful with that. So you can see there. Now, as far as measurements, this is going to be about 10 inches in length from the front of the coupler to the back of that channel. The channel itself is going to be about 11.5 inches tall. There is some space in between the coupler and the channel itself, so if you wanted to bolt this onto your trailer, there are 2 bolt holes there. The distance between those 2, center on center, is going to be about 9.5 inches. So you can see there, or about 9 inches. The adjustment on the coupler channel in between each of these holes is going to be about 1.5 inches, or 2 inches, excuse me, center on center. So each of those adjustments will be 2 inches apart. Again, you do get the pin and clip to come with this, or that comes with this. If you want to replace that with a coupler lock, that will need to have a span of at least 1.25 inches, maybe more like 1.5 inches really, to get that in place. The diameter on that hole is going to be 5/16 of an inch. Again, this is going to have a max gross trailer weight rating of 15,000 pounds. That's including the trailer and everything loaded up on it, so you want to keep that in mind. And this does work with ball size 2 and 5/16 of an inch. So that's going to do it for our look at the Buyer's Products 2 and 5/16 inch cast coupler with 5-position channel.